Hi everyone, it's Wendy. Welcome back to the channel. I thought it would be fun today. I have all of these extra bits of paper, coffee dyed paper, which has kind of inspired me to maybe make a couple of notebooks, something to slip into a journal perhaps, or even in your purse. And so I thought I could use some of these papers. These are from Rachel, Roxy Creations. These are from her French Chateau. And I thought if I put the paper on the back, in part, and then that could create our cover. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take, you can see, I don't know if you can, but I can see where the pattern is here. I'm just going to move that out of the way for now because I want to get this gal. I can see the back of her. And I'm going to glue it. Now this would be a great use for glue stick, but because I'm filming, I'm going to just use art glitter glue and cover this sheet and get it down as our cover. I just think it would be kind of a cool way to go about doing it. Very simple, fast, hopefully. If I do it correctly. I want her to be on the front. So I'm going to put this down like so. Let me see if I have one of my scrapey tools from Veronica at Triple V Vintage. And that will help me make sure that I get it as flat as I can. We'll do it on this side as well. Okay, so we've got that one, and let's do this one as well. So this time I want this gal on the front, and I'm just going to put my glue down, and this is how simple it can be to make a little notebook. And lots of people have done this sort of thing before. I certainly have. I'm sure I have videos out there with this kind of technique. I just don't know where they are. I've done so many. Not a complaint. Just an observation. I often find it challenging when someone says, you know, like a new subscriber, oh gosh, you have this, where is it? I have a heck of a time finding things. You're almost better off just searching. If you say, you know, you want to know where a particular thing is, just to kind of search it on my channel, like the topic. I feel like I'm sounding very lazy. Okay, so I'm going to use the chomper here, my cutter, to cut these sides. I don't think it's long enough. I'm wanting to get one of the longer one of the Tim Holtz. Oh, it is going to be long enough. Perfect. I would like to get one of the ones that is 12 inches, but in length, so it'll do a standard page, but I find them a bit pricey right now. So how do we do? Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. So we'll do this as well. And the pieces I cut off can go into scraps because there's some real pretty color there. And we'll do this one. Cut that off. And then cut this off. Okay, I'm just going to move these off the table for now. And here we go. Set that down here. Okay. So, if we fold it in half, that would be our cover. Normally I would wait a little longer to make sure that it is completely dry in here so that we don't get any buckling in the center, but that seems pretty good. Gosh, that's a cute little cover. And look, it's got a nice little heft to it now. Love that. Okay, and then we have this one. I'll do the same. Just make a nice little booklet. I can feel that the paper is folding on the inside in a way that I probably don't want it to. There we go. I'm just going to take our foldy tool and go down the crease a little bit, and that will fix it. I like that. Super cute. Okay, you know what? This is so simple, isn't it? Let's see, what else do I have? I have a little bit of this left, and I wonder about setting a piece up here. So I think is that too long to put the whole length? That I'm going to glue that on later because I think I want to sew around these. The question is, do I want to sew? Do I want to put a little piece? This is from another project that I worked on. The little tags. We could put like a little piece here. I don't know. Isn't that strange? I feel like I like it there better. Just a little bit of lace on there. Is that the piece I want, or do I want something else? I have this pretty. That's too much. Could put a little piece down here as a tuck spot. I just don't think it's going to work properly as a tuck spot. So I think that's the thing that's... Oh, wait now. I have a corner. Just one second. I have a corner of a piece of linen. I'm just going to cut it here. And gosh, that's super pretty, isn't it? What if we put this corner piece here? I like that. The other one's not going to have a pocket. It's just going to have a pretty little addition to it. I'm just going to cut this. Normally I would tear it, but because it's on an angle, it's not going to go where I want it to go. And then we'll still see Marie Antoinette there. This is seat of the pants stuff. So I want to put my glue down here, just a light amount, because I am going to sew over it. And okay, just making sure I have the have this where I need it to be. Okay, put a little glue up here. That's going to make a cute little, really cute little pocket. Now I could have sewn that under if I had wanted to here, like folded it under, but we don't want to get too fancy, do we? Okay, while I'm waiting for that to dry, and like I said, I will add that ruffle on the other one. We'll set this over here for now. I've got some pages because we're going to do, like if I fold that in half, it's probably going to come out the edge a little bit. Yeah, a little tiny bit. That's okay. I'm going to do 3 of these pages per little book because I know how many I have. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, and then 3. Let's just sew these in with the machine. And I have a third one. Use that one that has like we did with the other one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I have some pages here. So 1 or 2? 2. That works out well. So I could fold this up, just looking at the height. Fold it up like that. It would make quite a deep pocket, but that's okay. We're happy to have a deep pocket. And fold it like this. For one. And then let's do this one. And fold it up just by having that one alongside. And then like this. So that's going to give me like 4 pages per. It'd be kind of fun to have put a little divot in here. In there. Shaking my desk here. I put that down so hard. Apologies, guys. That was a bit much. And we'll do this one as well. It's just not as easy to do it once we have the book put together. Okay, there we go. All right. So, we want that to be the first page, I wonder. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks fine. So we'll have 1, 2, 3. And of course you could put book page in here too, if you wanted. Like, let me see, I might have something, I'm just looking at the time. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It looks like a great way to use up your scraps. 4. Okay. 2 sets of book pages. I'm just seeing I have some book pages here to the side of me. Let me see. What could I use? Is that 1 page or 2? That's 1 page. So I could put, is that going to be too wide? It might be a bit wide, but we're going to do it anyway. And if we have to cut the edge, we can cut the edge afterwards. That's great. And then I have this one. And it should be a little bit smaller, I think. We'll put this one in here just before the last page. So they're each getting 5 pages. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to grab my sewing machine. And I hope I have enough thread in here to do what we want to do. There we go. There. I want to just be able to see. Okay. I'm going to go around the outside. Now you don't have to do this, but I just think it would be nice. And I'm just going to do a straight stitch all the way around the outside. Won't take very long, and my art glitter glue has dried by now. Now you may find you will have to wait longer if you use glue stick for sure. So it's just fun to make an extra little booklet. Like this could be for your purse, it could be to put in a journal. Lots of uses, and a great way to use some digitals that you have sitting around. Now that cover has been sewed all around, and then I'm going to take this insert. I'm going to set it. Should be exactly the same size. So I'm just setting it in, and then I'm going to. You could absolutely use paper clips and clip it in. But I'm going to sew right down. I'm going to put it on 5, which is the biggest stitch my machine does. And go right down that center, trying to keep it in there nice and tight. So it's a nice big stitch. You could, of course, use your, you know, your cradle, and you could do a pamphlet stitch in there if you want it. So we're just going to go around this one as well. I apologize for the sewing machine noises, but it came off a bit, so I just back stitched and we're good to go. Go this way. This will be our last line before we sew it in. And I'm almost out of thread. You can probably see that. But there we go. We've got our pocket sewn in, which is great. And here are our pages. And here we go. So I've got that. Got my thumbs in each of those little divots, if you will, and I apologize, I keep hitting the tripod. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to move this really large machine, and I apologize for that noise. That was my punch. And this is what we end up with. We've got a line of stitching down here. Just going to fold these open. You can glue that there. Fold it on either side. I'm doing lawn maintenance today, so you can hear them outside. Love it. And then this one we're going to do the same thing, just kind of fold it down like that. Turn it over, do the same thing on this side. It just makes the paper lay flatter if you go ahead and do it that way. And then with this particular one, I want it to put this piece of gathered, it's kind of it's almost like a gossamer fabric. I apologize for the noise. I'm just making all kinds of noise today, aren't I? Well, that's not me. That's the working on the yard out there. So we're just going to set that down along the side like that. That just gives it a really, really pretty look. Like that. Super cute. And then I'm going to put my glue up here for this to create a pocket. And I will on this side as well. Just down the line there to create a little pocket. These are so pretty, these digitals. It's one of my favorite kits. I absolutely love it. And you could use any kit that you have. This just happens to be something I had sitting in my stash. So this is kind of a stash buster project as well. And just put the glue down there. Why not? Like that. There we go. And so you could have like, gosh, the noises today. What can I say? You have like a card in here. You know, it would look really cute. Just seeing, do I have, just 1 second. Ah, here's something. You could glue on here to stick in that pocket. why not? These are cards. They were in a little bundle that came with tiny envelopes, and it was a Michaels thing that I purchased. It was one of those times when they were having things, if you bought two, you got the second one half price. Otherwise, I found them to be too expensive for just one. But if I could buy two for 1.5 times the price, then it didn't seem to be you know, a ridiculous amount that they were asking. So I'm just going to cut this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It makes a nice guide, this card stack. It's actually the same card stack as the craft cardstock that I buy, the Recollections craft cardstock that I buy. But this one, I bought the kit, the little kits, because I liked the envelopes. It was the envelopes that got me. So there we go. We've got a little tag. This is from Junk with Steph, and it's her Arboretum kit. So that could just sit in here, in that little pocket. So there you go. Two little, very quick, in roughly about 20 minutes, we've made two little books, little notebooks from our scraps. Simple as that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Give it a whirl. I'm going to make some more. Take care, everyone. Bye.